Bombs often fly over this small city with an unusual name in eastern Ukraine. New York is in the heart of Donbas, and until 2 years ago, it had a very Russian name, Novgorodske. Everything changed in the summer of 2021 when residents renamed Novgorodske to New York, its original name before the Soviets changed it in 1951 to draw help and money from the West.
Тогда, когда мы думали, будут идти сюда инвестиции, будут приезжать сюда туристы.
At that time, we thought about investments coming here, tourists coming. But nothing has happened, except that the war started. They built and renovated the museum, but it is in ruins now. The tourists never came. New York hasn't given us absolutely anything.
После этого переименования, и это название нам ничего абсолютно не дало.
Nikolaevna is one of the 2,000 people still in New York. Home to a booming chemical plant during Soviet times, New York was a typical industrial city, but since the collapse of the Soviet regime, things got harder. For many here, war is just another tragedy endured in recent decades.
Our hopes that something will change for the better died 30 years ago. About 30 years ago, the hope got lost. And to tell you the truth, this name doesn't matter to us.
Yuri lives in a potato cellar with his wife Galina and their 3 kids. They moved to this tiny space after a bomb landed in their yard 2 months ago and blew up doors, windows, and part of the roof of their house. Unlike her husband, Galina was hopeful that changing the name would change their fate.
But in essence, it is all about war. Who is going to care about anything else but the war?
The bombs, she says, are now part of their routine. And Ukraine's New York, too, is a city that never sleeps.
The truth is that we haven't slept for a year.
On the other side of the city, an explosion makes Nikolaevna jumpy.
You see, it started. Now you can hear.
She's trying to fix her insomnia with a sleeping aid.
But when the shelling starts at night, the sedatives stop working. Nothing can help you.
She dreams about the days when the border between Russia and Ukraine was just a bureaucratic line. Like many New Yorkers of Donetsk, she just wants the Soviet days back. The name of the city, she says, never really mattered. For Jan Boechat in New York, Ukraine, Marcus Harton, VOA News.